Now we're going to look at pulling out some of these brackets and walls here. To start actually getting this thing going, once we make the frame, we're going to need to mount electronics and things onto this. Okay? Now this by default is set up for 4 different power supplies if you would like. You do not need to use 4. You technically really only need, I don't know, 1. If you wanted, you could get away with 1. I like to use 2. I like to use a higher power for my stepper motor drivers and a lower power for like my fan, my LED strips, stuff like that. So let's take a look at that. Parts we need. So I've got my radiator and power on the side here. So I'm definitely going to need this piece cut out. To pull a piece out, you right click on the surface here and you hit export as DXF. And I'll call this left side. It's a left siding. Call it left side. That's fine. And there it goes, downloaded. Okay. Now if I had parts on my back, like let's say I had the rear power, well, I probably need to get this whole rear panel cut out so I have access to this guy right here. But I don't have that on this. If you do, if you decide to go for rear power, then yeah, you're going to need to cut out this thing just for that little piece. Now this part over here, it's got stuff to mount to it, but they're fans, and we can do fans later. So to get this thing working, we don't actually need this piece. We will need this top piece though. Not only will we need this top piece, but we'll need this piece right here, the piece that it hinges on. I guess I'll try to show you that here, in case you guys didn't realize from pictures. Yeah, this piece hinges open, this piece hinges out. Makes it really easy to get in and work on. Okay, you have access to all the wiring right here. Makes it super easy. And then this panel right here comes off, and now you get access to all the Arduino, all the screw terminals. So that was really important when I was making this, was making it really easy to modify or repair. Okay, but you will need this piece right here. You'll need to mount your power supplies. So if I were to do that, I guess I'll show you in the video where I'm cutting it how to actually get rid of these holes or not. I use light burn, so I'll be showing you how to use light burn to do that. Okay. So next thing, some of this stuff is in our way, right? So I'm going to click on the lid here, right click, and go to hide this part. Okay. Same thing here, right click, hide that part. Okay, now I can see in here. So this is my my, what is that called? Idler? Not idler. Pillow bearing. My pillow bearing bracket. Okay, so I'm going to need 2 of those to start building this thing. I'm going to need my NEMA 23 bracket right there. Just 1 of those. I'm going to need this NEMA 17 bracket right there. There's also 2 of these gantry brackets. We'll be needing those, both them. We'll also be needing this plate here and this plate. So all this stuff I just showed inside here is 1/4 inch, okay? This needs to be 1/4 inch. This needs to be 3/8 of an inch. So you can either stack, 3 1/8 inch pieces together to make this. You can cut it out of 1 3/8 inch piece. You can do 1/4 and an 1/8, but that needs to be 3/8 of an inch right there. This can be an 1/8 of an inch. This just holds a little bracket that holds a nano. So not like, no, we're not asking much from it. Easy stuff. This is a special bracket. I'm at a makerspace, and so if we want to make these lasers card access only, this is the mount we put on, and our card access control system will mount to this. That way, you have to card in to be able to use the laser. Let's see what else do we got. Those are, yeah, those inner brackets there, this top wall, this side wall here, are really all you need to get started. And we'll go over the 3D prints in another video. There are some parts you need to 3D print. We'll talk about that in another one. So, Start cutting those either by hand, take them to your CNC mill, take them to your laser cutter, whatever you got. Start doing that. And then I'll see you at the next video. Thanks for watching.